Hey, good morning, Randy. Good morning, beach friends and beach family. Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. Anna, good morning. This is going to be part 2 of my Tuesday morning beach walk at Elnor Wiggins Pass State Park up in North Naples, Florida. We're still hanging out up at Wiggins Pass right now. Just waiting for the sun to pop up over the trees behind me. Beautiful clouds out in the Gulf of Mexico. Beautiful colors out there. Out to the west and southwest. We did see some gorgeous colors in part 1 this morning. You'll want to go check that out. Just love these reflections in the water. Absolutely beautiful. Can't tell if there's something out there in the water or if it's my eyes playing tricks on me. It's kind of dark out there. Just kind of weird reflections. Thought I saw something come up out there, but I'm not sure. Could be birds diving into the water. Look at that. Is that not gorgeous? Wowza. That is one beautiful cloud right there. Let's get up around the corner here, take a peek around the corner. See if we see the sun yet. Popping up over the trees. Should be getting close. Today's sunrise was at 7:09. That water is really warming up, 89 degrees. Looking down to the southwest, southwest. Noel, good morning. Lords, good morning. Beautiful morning. Thanks for hanging out with me, Lords. You know, Lords, I don't know if your grandkids like animals. I was thinking, someday when you have your grandchildren, we can get a little group together and go out and see all the animals out at Kauai Chobe. Take them out to my friend's place where they can feed the animals and pet a lot of the animals. And learn about the animals. That's what it's all about out there. It's about education, conservation, preservation, sustainability. That's the real message that's taught out there at Kauai Chobe. Go get a kiss from Bubba the alligator. A lot of people don't like doing that. And then on the other hand, a lot of people do like doing that. Rose, we will get, if we do another group visit out there, I promise you I will get a golf cart out there, hook or crook. Somehow, if we even have to rent one, I'll get a golf cart for you and Gary and a couple of our other friends that have a little bit of a hard time walking around out there. I'm sure somebody in the community, if we give them enough notice, will help us out. I'll give them a little free advertising. Yeah, little Mary rode him. Rode Bubba the alligator. We don't like publicizing that. People, there's so many people out there say you're being so mean to the alligator. But Bubba loves it. Bubba loves people. He loves kids. And not for breakfast. He just loves the attention. All the animals love the attention. Our little mascot out there, our official greeter, is a big old Osceola turkey, a Florida turkey named Henry. If you've ever been to Quiachobe, you have met Henry the turkey. People are a little intimidated by him at first when he fluffs up his feathers. That just means he wants attention. Isn't that beautiful? If you sit on the ground, Henry the turkey will just come over and sit in your lap. It's pretty cool. We got a little baby peacock out there. It's not such a baby anymore. Man, it's amazing how fast those things grow. One of the peacocks laid some eggs and one hatched. We think it's a peacock. It's starting to look like a peacock, not a peahen. Getting the crown, and they kind of all look the same when they're first born, when they first hatch. Jackie, welcome back. So Donnie, since you're still on here, tell us some of the little projects that you might be working on that maybe you're studying up on. I mentioned that maybe you're gonna make some sea glass wind chimes, which are very cool. I know our friend Janie was inquiring about that. Sea glass wind chimes. What else? Did you say something about maybe some beach bags and little things like that? Oh, it's gonna be wild when Donnie gets here. Hey Wendy, good morning. She's already got a list of things that we're gonna do, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I might be missing some morning beach walks when Donnie's here. I might be exhausted. Daryl, good morning, my friend. Susan Bain, good morning. Always a pleasure to have you on here with us. Just talking about, for sure when Donnie gets here, we're going to plan on getting out to Quiachobe. So she's got to give me a date. Then I got to run it by John, make sure John's going to be there, because we want John to be our tour guide. That'll be a day that we don't do a beach walk for sure, because you want to get out there early before it gets hot and all the animals go to sleep. Well, there's my first stars for the morning. Thank you. I was wondering if the stars were working this morning. Yep, Alan's buddy, Henry the turkey. I forget what the turkey before Henry, I forget what his name was. He lived there. He lived a long time out there. John was going to get some more turkeys. Another preserve had some baby turkeys that they needed to relocate, and we went up and visited the place and forgot to bring the little turkeys back with us. We had all these little like kennels in the back of the truck to put the turkeys in, and we forgot them. So they wound up going somewhere else. How could you forget your turkeys? Well, we were enamored by this little leopard kitten that they had up at, what the heck's it called? Big Cat Sanctuary in Sarasota. I forget what the name of the place was. But we just fell in love with this little leopard. See, when they're small, you're allowed to pet them and play with them. It's once they get over a certain weight, hands off. Only certain people are allowed to have contact with them. People that feed them, people that take care of them. And even that is very, very basic, limited contact. It's not like some places they do get in the cages with them. Not at Quietobi. Everything's done through the fence. Cautiously. So if I can find somebody on the beach later this morning, we're going to pull a winner. One of our lucky subscribers is going to win a beautiful sea glass wreath. Those are so cool. Illuminated sea glass wreaths that Donnie makes. And they're beautiful when you hang them in a window. Beautiful. Light them up at night and let the sun shine through them in the daytime. They're absolutely gorgeous. We're going to have some of those available for sale. I'm just trying to put a value on it because Donnie spends so much time on those things. You don't realize how long it takes to glue each piece. First it's like a big puzzle. You got to lay everything out, get each piece of glass lined up. It's not, a quick process. Plus the materials, you got to get the sea glass. That's not cheap stuff. So we'll have those items in our little beach store and a couple other little knickknacks and something to look at to remind you of the beach when you're not here watching live with your beach family. Which reminds me, if you're not in our Southwest Florida Television Beach Family group, it's time to get in there. We're up to 186 people, I think, in our group so far. I'd love to see some of your beach pictures in there. I'd love to see some of your other things. It's not just about the beach, like I keep saying. It's about you. It's a place where we can get to know each other better. Share your hobbies. Share your interests. I don't allow people to post here on this Facebook page, but that's why I started that group. So when you leave here, if you're talking about something, you can go over there, boom, share it with the group. Trying to keep a watchful eye on what goes on in there as well. I need to set up a couple moderators, get some helpers there to keep an eye on it with me. We don't want any rotten eggs in there. Danny, good morning, my friend. When you coming back? So beautiful. When that sun just first comes over the trees and starts raking the beach here up at the pass, it's so beautiful. I think I might have came up with an idea on a way to get out to the beach here for sunset. I'm gonna approach one of my friends about if he's not working, bringing me out here. Salt Live Transportation. He just lives down the street from me. If he doesn't have any jobs in the evening, it's like, hey, just drive me down the street. It's only 15 blocks away. Drop me off and pick me up after sunset. And I'll give you a mention and give you a little free advertising. I think that would work out for everybody. I often thought about Ubering. It's just until hopefully December. Hopefully I get my eyes worked on. Get that vision back to where it used to be. It's just that dusk driving. I'm okay in the dark. I'm okay in the daytime. It's just the dusk right after that sunsets that I have a hard time with the contrast. So I often thought about Ubering, but that is, by the time you get done, that's $25 just for that little short trip back and forth with the little tip. And a lot of times Uber doesn't like picking you up if you're coming from the beach. They're afraid you're all covered in sand and got wet bathing suits on. So a lot of Uber drivers just ignore those trips, turn them down. I know I used to. I never wanted to take any. I didn't mind taking them. I was picking them up. I didn't want to pick people up at the beach. You have to throw a towel down on the seat and you get all their sandy stuff you put in the trunk, and it's not fun. Now you got a mess. You're gonna put somebody's expensive luggage in your trunk with the sand? Nope. Don't forget, tip your Uber drivers. Those guys don't make squat. They don't make diddly. Uber is I always say this, I don't care. Uber's a horrible company, horrible. They don't care about their drivers. They act like they're such a wonderful organization, but they stink. Drivers are way underpaid. Drivers wind up making about $15 an hour after it's all said and done, and that's ridiculous in this day and age. and they dictate what kind of vehicle you can have and all that. It's like, it is a gorgeous Thursday. I was looking for one of my special friends here last night. I was hoping she popped on. She didn't pop on yet today. I was hoping she'd pop on and say good morning. One of our beach friends that I haven't seen on here in a while. Hey, BB, good morning. It's getting to that point where I can see the screen every now and then here. We're going to slowly start making our way down towards Vanderbilt Beach. I've got my little coffee container. I think it's a Folgers container. I'm a simple guy. I don't need all that fancy foo-foo coffee. I'm just a Folgers guy. I like it a little bit on the heavy side, but nothing in it. Just good old coffee. I don't need cinnamon and sugar and flavored cream and all that stuff. The only reason I drink the coffee is for the caffeine. Get that little burst of energy in the morning to get me going. 1 cup a day. Every once in a while, like especially if I get some of those homemade donuts, I'll have a second cup with the donuts. Gotta have some coffee to dunk your donut in. I'm a dunker. Gotta have my milk with my cookies to dunk. Oh, so Carrie's coming down here. That is awesome. Donnie, Carrie, who all else is going to be here for the Hoot Nanny? We'll schedule a get together here at the beach for everybody. And we'll set up some events for ooh, there's a couple little birds, a couple little snowy egrets gathering around this little tidal pool. Flying back and forth, chasing after each other. You gonna see a little snowy egret dance? They all saw the same fish. Gosh, you'd think it'd be pretty easy to get a fish in here. This one just keeps flying back and forth here. Try and catch it with its feet. Oh. Looks like they're trying to grab it. There's 5 of them going back and forth here. Love watching these little characters in the morning. They're characters. They're part of our show. That's what they call Disney employees, characters. You know, I don't see what they're seeing. I don't see these little fish in here. I don't know what they're going after. But they certainly see them. I got a little sneeze coming on. Hold your ears, sorry. It's that darn bug spray I put on this morning. They are just determined, back and forth, back and forth. Quite the little routine they got going here. They just changed places. That is so cool. It's one of those little moments I'd love to stop and get a little video of, but it's really cool. All right, we're gonna take our walk down the beach. Oh, little willet bird. Another little willet bird coming in on the right over here. All right, my little feathered friends, it was nice seeing you this morning. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow morning. Always love doing a little bird watching here in the morning. Time to get, yeah, I was gonna say, time to fly over to the other side. Somebody, it's time to fly back over here towards me. No? Hey, quit being mean. Being a meanie over there. All right, here we go. Getting brighter out there in the Gulf. Got a chance of rain later this afternoon. Something going on out there in the water. School of fish. Just saw the water churning up a little bit. Didn't see anything breaching the surface though. It was right out in there. Another there out there, see it? Tide's slowly creeping in here. See, there's something stirring up the water right out there. Might be a manatee. Didn't see any noses popping up though. Definitely not a dolphin. I think it's just a big school of fish. Bird out there diving in, just helped itself to something out, whatever it is. Yeah, it's a school of fish. They're all around out there. Out here. Over there. Goodness. The bird's going in after him. Must be easy pickings for the birds. Well, I was talking about coffee and I got sidetracked. My Folgers coffee container in the bushes up here. I didn't want to carry it with me. It's got the names of our subscribers in it. And then hopefully I'll find somebody to pull a name out. Otherwise I'll have to sit it up somewhere up high where I can't see inside it and reach down in and pull a name out. It's a lot easier if somebody else does it. I would have seen Nana or my friend Jim Matthews. See that water swirling there? Look at that. I just saw a fish come up. Right out in there. Just saw a fish pop up. Where's the fishermen? What, they don't want to walk a mile with all their gear? I see some of them walk up here in the morning with just their pole, some light tackle. Man, I'm sinking way down into this sand. Crazy bushy. Soft. Right along the water line. So I just saw another one out of the corner of my eye jump out of the water. I don't know what they are. But there's schools of them out here, whatever they are. No Mike and Maria today. They're out on the boat. Or at least Mike's out on the boat fishing with his buds. Laura, hello my friend. Good morning. Around the trees we go. So far, you know what? The beach does not look bad. I didn't notice any excessive trash on the beach this morning. Usually after a holiday, it's a mess. And we're losing sand up here again, darn it. Losing sand. It's funny how it does that. The currents change. is really starting to pile up here too. Ooh, that'd be nice. Even one day would be awesome. One day here in Naples would be great. Oh, walk through a darn spider web. Rats. It's between the branches of one of those dead trees back there. I think there's a little pathway here. A little pathway. Definitely losing some sand up here. Remember, we're not even close to high tide yet. Well, yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. We're getting close. An hour and a half or so. That's not a super high tide. Or was it a super low tide earlier? The spider web off me. It's just kind of tickles the hairs on my arm. Looking north, up towards Bonita Beach, Fort Myers Beach. Beautiful blue sky. There's a ton of fish out here in the water. I don't know where the dolphins are. They should be out here chasing them around. See lots of schools of fish. Quiet morning so far. The quiet after the storm of holiday weekend. A holiday weekend. I think the water's clearing up since it's calming down. Get a better look here, probably in part 3 when that sun's up over the trees. Sunrise is just getting later and later now, and pretty soon we're gonna fall back on our time. October there, we change our time. Usually it's October around Halloween, as I recall. Towards the end of the month, then it's even gonna be darker. Be starting our beach walks later. That is the time I don't like. I don't like when the sun comes up so late. It'll be coming up at like 8 o'clock or so. Ugh. By the time I leave the beach, my day's shot. Area Roy up there on the left. Whoa, there's a feeding frenzy going on out there. The birds were all diving in out there. Fish were jumping out of the water. The water was boiling out there with fish jumping. Hard to see. Birds were chasing them around out there. I could hear the splashing way up here on the shore. Good morning. I don't know where Kevin's at. Kevin normally works Mondays and Tuesdays here, and he'd come out and say hi in the morning. He'd catch me somewhere on the beach. I'm guessing he's still here. Yeah, the water's still a little cloudy. Some light hitting it over here. Thought with that tide coming in, it would be clearer than that. Go around my little friend here. Yeah, I hear that noisy helicopter heading up my way here, coming up the beach. Still a ways down the beach. See if we catch him going over here. Sometimes he's over just over on shore. Yep, he's going the other way. He's over in there, behind the trees. Sometimes he'll come right up over me. Trying to see if it was one of our spray helicopters, if it was EMS or the sheriff. Couldn't tell. Hey, Hildy, good morning. Colleen, hello. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Here, volunteer picking trash up. Just heard the plastic bucket. What's up? I was wondering where the heck you've been, man. Yeah, right. The mystery man. He's back. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to get him. I'm not waiting on the cops. I'm going to take matters into my own hands. I know. I got plenty of other things to do, like worry about criminals like you. Oh man, it's beautiful. You know what? It's not so bad for the day after Labor Day, the beach, as far as garbage.
No, it's not. Not afterward. Yeah.
I think that rain we had though kind of chased people away early.
In the chased money left a lot of the garbage. They just run out, you know.
What amazes me is when I walk up the beach and I see the little life jackets. Why can't they put them back?
I know. You know, they let them use them.
Sometimes they just let them float out in the water.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Oh. What are you going to do?
Just try to stay positive.
That's it. Enjoy the journey. How could you not be happy out here, Kevin? I know you're sorry you moved down here, but you're just going to have to tough it out,
I know,
buddy.
You know, I always try to second guess myself.
Yep.
We'll see if I can manage to stay down here.
All right. I got to find Terrence. He's got my pass.
He's here today.
Is he here? I just, because
He stayed in Ford's walkway.
Which one?
4. The far one with the bathroom shut down.
Ah. All right.
I'm surprised there's no dolphins chasing after this fish.
There's so many fish out there. There's schools and schools and schools. Yeah, I don't know.
They're not that big.
Sea monsters.
All right, man.
See you, Kevin. There he is. His ears must have been burning. It is so beautiful. It's just so peaceful out here. It's that serenity. You're out here early in the morning like this. Well, must be getting close to 8 o'clock. I think I saw somebody walking out onto the beach. I didn't hear any church bells ringing. I thought I saw somebody walking out of the woods. This is Area 4 Beach, in case you don't recognize it. Area Roy right there. That's where I was talking to Kevin over there by Area Roy. The birds peeping away out there. All right, I think I'm going to take a little break here. So stick around. I'll be back for part 3. We'll continue our walk down the beach. We're going to pull a name out of the bucket there for our winner. Send some stars if you're liking what I'm doing here. Don't see many stars there. If I don't see you later, have an awesome day. Thank you, Beverly. Have an awesome day. Have an awesome, awesome Tuesday. Thanks for hanging out with me. Tell your friends about our beach walks. If you're not in it, join our beach family group, the Southwest Florida Television Beach Family. The more the merrier in our group. Some kayakers. Booking it down the beach. Hildy, have a wonderful day. Thanks for hanging out with us. All right. Hopefully I'll see you shortly, but if not, until next time. Stay safe, stay healthy. and stay strong. Tally ho, my friends, tally ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless.